everybody, it's Sam at Mixed Up Craft. Thank you for watching my tutorial today. This is project number 2 of my Halloween week. As I mentioned yesterday, it's not hugely celebrated here in China. So I'm just doing a little kind of dinner for me and my husband and decorations around the house. So this is some little cutlery decoration, I guess, just to display on the table. Really cute, really simple, quick little project to do. Obviously you can go as flamboyant as you like, but I've just kept this quite simple. So basically the knife and fork just sits inside like so. You could put a spoon in there as well, there is room. And then if I turn it over, you can see how it works together there on the back. So you can undo the bow, but there's no need to, you just kind of pull them in and out. You could sit a serviette behind this as well if you wanted to. However, I am also going to show you just this little napkin ring that I've made as well, which is going to sit next to it. Unfortunately, my black napkins still haven't arrived yet, so you can imagine that black napkin will be in that one as well. So that's my little theme for my dinner table. So let's crack on and make this. I've just got a tray here full of wobbly eyes, so if you've got any of them then great. If not, you can just draw them in, or you might choose to do a different piece on the top where I've got the pumpkin. Excuse me, you might have a die cut or something you can use as well. You need some ribbon. I've just got this black and white checkered one here. These squares are just from my square stitched framelit set, so just find the ones that will sit perfectly in this piece here. Okay, so you've got the bow, so although it's a rectangle, once the bow's in you get a square kind of area, and that's where you will fit your stitch squares in. So just have a look at yours and see what ones sit in there. If not, and you want to cut them, then these are 3 by 3 will be fine for the black, and the white one will be 2 5/8 squared. Okay. Then you need your main case. So you need a piece of 3.5 by 9 3/4 and a piece of 3.5 by 4.5. 2 pieces of those. That's for the little napkin ring, which I will go through in a minute. And then just to decorate the back, I've just mounted these 2 pieces here. So the biggest black piece on the back there is 3 1/8 inch by 5 1/4. And then that smaller piece is 2 3/4 by 5 7/8 inch. I'm sorry, not 5. 4 7/8 inch. Okay, now I've already stuck all these on just to keep the video short, but with this one here, you want to make sure when you stick it, you want to stick it as close to the bottom so you get an even frame around there. Okay, the reason why I've done it is because it kind of sits down into the back there, into the bottom, you don't see it, so you want that nice frame around the top. Okay, so just line that white piece up to the bottom so you get a nice even frame. So that's those 2 pieces. Then you've got your little pumpkin. So if you want to make this pumpkin, just die cut a small oval die cut that will fit within that white square. And then I just cut a piece of craft card just to make a little top there for my pumpkin, and then I just cut out 2 little leaves as well just to add to that, and then obviously the goggly eyes, and then I will just I will draw some definition on him with a pro marker. Okay, and then for the napkin ring, so for the orange piece it's 6 by 1.5, and then for the black piece underneath it's 6 again, sorry, by, I think I just went down each quarter, yeah, 1 1/4, and then the other piece on top of that is 6 by 1 inch. So just layer them on top of each other, and I've just popped some tape there on the edge, and then I will show you, we'll just curve it and roll them together, but that's really easy. Okay, so first of all, with that big piece there, the 9 3/4, you just want to score at 1/2 inch at the bottom. And then on that orange piece, again, along the 4.5 inch side, you just want to score at 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's all the scoring. Get rid of my board. Okay, so what we want to do first of all is just burnish. So this one here, you want to just burnish it upwards. Just grab my bone tool there, like so. And then this one here, you want to fold it down. Again, burnish that. And then just pop some tape either on the top of this one or the inside of this one. I'm going to do it on the top of this one. Okay, so that's that piece with the sticky there on the top, and then you just want to stick this orange piece over so you get your edges all nicely lined up, like so. Okay, and then you want to keep that nice and flat so it's on a right angle. Okay, pinch it and just hold that in place so it's all nicely lined up like so. And then with your hole punch you just want to bring it in about 1/8 of an inch in and down. You can see there, okay, and just repeat that on the other side. Again, if you want to measure it all, by all means, I'm just roughly doing it here. All right, so that's what you get there. And now I can just vision this square that's here, okay, because my ribbon's going to go across there. So make sure you've got this piece facing towards you and this piece facing up, and then you know that it's up the right way. So I'm just going to stick down all of my decoration. So again, kind of vision that square so that you get a nice even border. Should be about 1/4 of an inch, just under 1/4 of an inch border. Yeah, about that. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to stick all of this into place. So I'm going to use some dimensionals here. I'm just going to use some foam pads. I've got this rubbish piece left in my little tray here, so I can still get 2 pieces out of this. Don't waste any of it. Actually, before I stick them down, I'll just quickly draw some detail on him. So all I do, so with the side facing me, so I'm just going to draw a little line like so on the curved, slightly curving it like that, and then just do another one there and there. If you want to use a highlighter next to it, some white and some like greys and stuff, if you're really creative doing all the shadows and things like that, then go for it, but that's as far as I kind of go with this kind of thing, so that works for me. Then we just want to pop in the eyes, so I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue there. You don't need a lot at all. And then what size do I want? I think I used the mediums. Yeah, these ones here. I'll put the link to where I got these eyes. I think it was from the range, and it was, I don't think it was any more than £1 for all of that. And you get all different sizes. You've got tiny ones, you do get giant ones, but I used them on a project a while ago, so they're gone. But the rest are kind of large, medium, small and extra small. Okay, so that's that there, and then I need to put my foam on the back. These are really sticky. I get all sticky on my hands. Okay. And then you just want to lie this down so it's, again, you've got the leaf and stuff, so I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Again, kind of even, like so. And then with a little bit of glue, again, on the ends here, I'm going to pop that in there. If you just push it down, it will then pick it up. Okay. And then again, these pieces here, so I'm just going to put a bit of glue on that one. And just push it down and it will stick to that. And then again, that other one. So again, it just shows you don't worry if you don't have die cuts for everything, because Halloween's not hugely celebrated. I don't have a ton of Halloween stuff, so I'm just making do and kind of being creative where I can. So there you have this little fella with his little shaky eyes. Cute. Okay, so now that's that piece done, so now we can just dress with this piece here. So this is going to sit in here. Again, make sure you get a nice even, the same border that you have with this white and black you want on that brown, and that should bring you right up above those 2 punched holes, which is exactly where it's meant to be. So I'm just going to pop some double-sided tape on this one. Okay, so that's that all in place. And then all we need to do now is add our ribbon. So like I said, I've got this nice one here. So you just want to feed it through the back first on both sides. I will be doing this for Christmas as well. I have a really nice idea, and I've got quite a few cool home decor projects coming for Christmas. So tune in, that will be starting in November. My Christmas workshop part 2. Right, like so, and then just feed up through the fronts here. I think I'm going to have to burn the ends of this ribbon because it's frayed awful, isn't it? Like so. And then grab your cutlery and then just bring it across, and you want that to kind of squash down like it does, so these sides join. That's what you want, and then you know that you've got it in. I mean, it's not like you're going to be waving these around, but you do want it to kind of stay there. Okay, gives you the idea, but there you go. So that is your 2 really cute. I love them. I just think they're so really sweet. So that's your little table decoration there. And then just really quickly for these little napkin rings, like I said, just layer up those 3 pieces that you had. I've just put some red tape. You do need a red tape because it's going to be curved. It kind of puts a bit of pressure on it, so you just want to make sure. Just get your bone tool and just roll that like you would with any of those kind of ribbons when you're doing decorating presents and stuff with the bows. So just do that, just so it helps it along a little bit, and then just bring it all the way around. You can just stick, it's about 1 inch, just stick them on top. Now you can also, because I thought about it and then I thought actually it's a bit much for me, but you could do the pumpkin again and stick him on top. So you have pumpkins on here as well, but instead I decided to pull out this stamp that I done here. So I've just done the same there. So if you imagine, you're going to have that one, and then a black napkin in that napkin ring, and another one in that one, and then I've got to sort out. I've just got some plain like wicker style, almost the colour of the craft card as placemats. So it will all kind of work together. And there you go. How cute is that? So again, hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial from me today. Tune in again tomorrow for number 3. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.